Manya gange nze Josephine Bukirwa.
My name is Josephine Bukirwa. I come from a family of 8.
Nali nsoma nenfuna.
While I was still in school, I got problems with my stepmother. I then left the village to come stay with my sister. While I lived with my sister, I got misunderstandings with her, so she rented an apartment for me. I then got involved with a man who got me pregnant. I gave birth to my child, but she stopped supporting me. The child was very demanding. She needed food and clothing. I shared with my sister. I also shared my audio with her. I told her I needed to feed the child that had nothing. I would once in a while keep reminding her to remind my sister on whether they would find me something to do. When she asked me to join the trade, I spent a whole month thinking about it. At first I was a bit hesitant and afraid. However, I would once in a while go to her and ask her to help me financially, especially in terms of feeding my child. But not before long, she started telling me that she too could not assist me anymore. She reminded me of how she had earlier on asked me to introduce to her kind of work, but I had declined. Convinced me once again, saying that I would get used to the trade. For example, a man would come to me and ask me for a night at 5,000, but I would refrain and say that I was not a part of the trade. But when another would come by, think I could handle, I would go with him. On an average day, one may come by and ask you for a night at 5,000. On arriving at the lodge, he pays the lodge fee of maybe 1,000, and then he gives you the 5,000 promise. Others, however, come make offers of say 5,000 or 10,000, and he gives you the 5,000 promised or 10,000, and also pays for the lodge fee at 5,000. Reason being, you've treated them the right way. The prices vary. For example, if you want it within our premises, it's a different fee, and if you don't, the fee still remains different because it's not the same. A client may say they don't like congested places, so you give them an option such as their own personal room or your own private room. With private rooms, the fee varies between 15 to 20,000. It goes lower than this, for example, such as 5,000 to 8,000. We decline the offer. Our best clients are university students. Therefore, when they break off for holidays, we are left very poor. However, other clients, unlike the university students, also come by once in a while. Only that the majority are the university students. Their time is normally between 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. By this time, the streets will relatively be clear, and chance of them meeting colleagues at this time is almost nil. There are people who bring us condoms. These are always handed out to us free of charge, and they are always in large numbers. For example, 7 to 8 boxes. Some of them are supplied by Mulago Hospital. So when you come by with a client, condoms are given to you, just in case even people at the lodge or the lodge attendant ask to find out if you have a condom. So I'm very aware that it's actually not something valuable. The reason that I'm proud of what I do is because it's through this that I find what to eat and can feed my child, and also medical assistance for instances where I need it, as well as payment for the rent. There's generally nothing I lack. I'm also able to cater for my siblings in terms of education, clothing, and the like. I basically
saagala kalulu.
There are instances where men pass by driving very expensive cars and shout whether they should come and give us 2,000. In such cases, we simply ignore our charge and go on with our business. There are also instances when a man gets out a knife when it comes to the time for payment. In such a situation, there's nothing to do but leave the money with them. They normally take them and kill them. For example, a friend of ours was one day taken away by certain Indians who killed her. She had left behind her children. They did not only stop at killing her but cut her body into various pieces. Honestly speaking, I would not encourage anyone to join, especially because of money or because they want to eat well, expensive hairstyle and all. I really would love to get out of the trade this year, but only after I have found money enough to establish my own business elsewhere, from which I'll be able to fend for money, to look after myself or more. None of my parents is aware of what I do, and I don't even want them to find out. Therefore, I want to leave the trade before they even get to find out. However, I told my dad that I have a shop. Because even if I say take care of the children, see them through school and all, it's the same. Even those who have been educated, found aimless in the same trade, they should basically be supportive, especially financially, so that money is not an issue.
All abatannaba kutandika kukola bintu ebyo si birungi ebyo bintu biyingira kukola.
It's not good joining. There are various diseases because it's not as though every client is as healthy. It is a very bad trade, totally. Just at the extreme poverty level. Have pushed us to the limit. The advice I give to parents is to ensure that they protect their children. And it's also not something to be proud of, especially when it comes to the parents.